Right, Mark, we are here on the allotment. This is where I walk down. There's my shed. It's a bit untidy. There's my rubbish heap. Somebody today has just given me this blue barrel, so I will turn that into another water butt. Right in front of us we've got the raspberry canes, and there's my shed. And here are some of the courgette plants. If I walk, there's my shed with a whistling kettle, little camping gas. Come down the path, I've got more raspberry canes. And over there on the side, they're blackcurrant bushes. So if I start at the beginning, to the left, raspberry canes. Under the netting is red currant. Is a red currant bush. Blackcurrant bushes, and then there's another red currant bush just where I'm pointing at, and then more raspberry canes. So this is my little fruit plot. In the little round mesh tubes are some very young blackcurrant bushes. Oh, and there's some lettuces just there. So, oops, come for a walk down the path, and under these cages, right, I have got cabbages in the first one, Romanesco in there, and you can see marigolds dotted around. I did have some Italian calabrese that didn't really work out, so I've just got borage in there. There's some marigolds, and in there, that's calabrese in under there. The cages are to stop the cabbage white butterfly and caterpillars from eating it all. Come up here to the end. Here's my polytunnel. Come into the polytunnel. Right. That's where Addison and I last night sowed some basil seeds, and there's some strawberry plants there. Then on this side, there's an assortment of different tomato plants there. There were 6 plants, but I think they're 5 different types. And at the bottom some basil. My cucumber plants going up to the top there. Lots of flowers. Lots of tiny little cucumbers at the moment. I'm just trying to find one. Oh, there's some. No. Yes. That's a little baby cucumber. And these are your tomato plants. They're flowering. There. Very thick stems. Very thick stems. Then down here are some pepper plants. Basil, more pepper plants there. Come out. This is where I've been digging for the last couple of days. So we come out of the polytunnel, and here I've got celery, and some these are your tomato plants that I'm growing outside with the celery. So they're a lot smaller, but they look happy enough and beginning to flower. But they're only about a foot tall. There's a little herb bed. Up at the back, that's parsley gone to seed, last year's parsley. And there's some new parsley, marigolds, mint, chervil, thyme and another thyme, oregano and chives. And then there's fennel, and I've just been earthing up the bulb today. This is the middle bed with big sage bush and rosemary, big rosemary bush. And that's where the hedgehog disappeared into last night. I haven't seen the hedgehog today. There's some runner beans. There's a few more of your tomato plants, but they're not doing so well. Probably a little bit too unsheltered for them. They might start growing. Runner beans, and then a very untidy bit. There's a big rhubarb there. So this is all to be cleared this next week or so. More courgette plants, and the flowers in the distance are sweet williams. So more courgette plants. See the courgettes. There. And then there's raspberry canes. Come over here, a bit untidy. That is a hazel tree. There's some hazelnuts. Strawberry plants in the distance. Gooseberries. There's some gooseberries, I think. Yes, there. The green gooseberries, and then there the red gooseberries. They'll be ready to pick soon. And then I've got all my potatoes coming down here. Now we've got Pentland Javelin there, coming down Epicure, and smothered over there, don't think you can see it, I'll walk towards it, is a little plum tree that's not doing ever so well. It's being strangled by bindweed. Nuisance stuff, it just twines around everything. Potatoes I've started digging just a couple of days ago. There. You can see where I've taken them out. And there's my allotment. From where I'm standing here to behind the polytunnel in the distance.